Good morning, chicks. You gonna peck me? Better not. That's a good bird. Okay, let you go. Good morning, Apple. I got mantises because we lost our other one, which it was almost empty, so not that big of a loss. And PTO is ready to go back on. And it's also raining like crazy outside. Raining a pretty good amount. And I'm hoping to mow hay this afternoon as soon as it cleans up a little bit. Probably a good solid 5 hours of mowing, 5 or 6 hours. We're not going to do the farm behind town, which that'll be probably for sure a third or if not half of the mowing. We'll wait to another time when the window's right for it. We'll go put this PTO on, get the disc bind finished ready to go, and maybe here after lunch, a couple hours, it should clear up enough so we can go mow hay. This is where having a nice large shop would be awesome, because I don't even think we could bring the disc bind in here at all with the door being so narrow. But say we'd have a shop 3 times this size with 2 larger doors that are like 20 foot wide and 15 feet high or something, which would be plenty big, or something like that. And we can bring the disc bind in here, sit it beside it. I can work on it inside. Should be a lot more enjoyable than outside. Oh well, we got this in here, manure spreader. That has some work that needs done to it, like putting that gearbox back on. And once that's on, it's basically just back and forth in putting stuff in. There's a little bit of welding we need to do on the beater yet. Need to put 2 more of these mounts on. Right there, there's one, and I'm not sure where the other one is. Somewhere it's broke off too. And Dad ordered a new coupler thing like that, so we'll have to cut that off. Weld that new coupler onto there. What else? And then we have paint coming for it, so we'll repaint some of it, at least some of it. Something I forgot about is I need to tighten these bolts down the rest of the way with the impact. Then need to put this PTO on, which should be pretty simple. Keyword should be. Have everything that I need in here. Yep, everything's right there. Good deal. And that goes on the front. We'll hook up this tractor to it. Move all these lawnmowers and 4-wheelers and stuff. Get them out of the way. And then we can go mow hay as soon as it clears up. This is what you call a key. Not sure where it got its name, but you slide it in your slot. It's supposed to go in there nicely. Come on. There. Take a hammer, tap it down a little bit. Then it's supposed to slide in right there nicely. You can see that? And that's what really keeps or helps keep it shaft from turning, just spinning on the shaft. PTO's on. Now I can put all my tools away and tighten up that plate, this plate. It is pretty tight, but there's still some bolts that aren't completely tight yet, so those need tightened. I put everything else away though. Time to hook it all together. And then I think this is where it works. Vice grip. Not vice grip. Adjustable. I'll have to tell Dad that it's there. I don't know where he got it from, but oh well, we need to take that back sometime. Got it all hooked up. Now it's ready to go. I checked fluids in the tractor and filled it up with diesel fuel. Actually, I think we need to put this cover back on right. I'm not sure though. We'll see. Last time we were using this thing, it broke off that flange up in there. So this piece broke off. So now this bearing on this one side is completely loose. So what I did is I strapped it down, made it real tight. Now I need to make a brace that goes from the back side of here and here up to this hole, and drill a hole here, and probably something from this here to this hole. Keep it braced good and solid. So it's going to take a little bit of ingenuity, farmer ingenuity to do this, and finding scrap metal to do it too. Might have to go find some more somewhere else, but we'll see. We'll get a start on it once. I got this nice big piece of plate that I'm going to use to cut up and make these pieces that I need. So I'm going to need one that goes from here to here, and one that goes from around down here up to here. Might connect them a little bit, and then one from, actually maybe this one goes from here to here to here, this one goes to there. I don't know, we'll have to see. Might just add on some stuff, keep it going, keep welding it in place until I get exactly what I need. There is a couple coupons that we can use at Harbor Freight. Saturday night, it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We try not to spend money on Sundays or go shopping. So we have about 2 hours to do it. Harbor Freight's 30 minutes away. So we're gonna get going so we can get there and get out, and then go to the shop where me and Dad work and work on a disc that the partnership has there, because there's real power tools there, like 3/4 inch drive, impacts, and maybe bigger. I'm not sure what all's there. But anyway, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight quick, and then we're gonna go work. We got 3 of these lights and an extension cord. Oh, this thing was free, so we got that. We'll probably mount it somewhere close by to here, or then on the welder. And then finally got one of these, because I didn't have enough money to buy more. But yeah, that's something that you don't realize how much you need when you're trying to do welding projects till you're trying to do welding projects. So I'm gonna get this out, mess with it a little bit, maybe hang them up. We'll see where it goes. Got a bunch of tools and new blades for the disc spine. I did sweep out the floor good enough so that now I can go stocking footed, just not over there, and barefoot if I want to in here, so it'll be a little bit more comfortable. And got my lunch, tractor's ready to go. So we're gonna go mow some hay. I'm gonna mow one of my fields, one of my uncle's fields, and I think about 2 of Dad's. We'll have to see though for sure. Looks like we'll have plenty of nice, decent drying weather here today, tomorrow, and the next day, which would be Wednesday. So we need to get it all done and baled by Wednesday. So let's get at it. I decided to fire it up quickly before I head out in the field, and there's a bunch of noise. This thing, this bolt, not original bolt, I just put it in here the other day. We're replacing these blades, is just a hair too long, or maybe needed a washer. I'm not sure, but we have the original bolts, OEM claws bolts. It'll work perfect for these. This disc spine would have been made by Agco, so we can go to Agri-Tier or wherever formerly known as M.M. Weavers down in Lancaster, or Leola, I guess it is, and get parts for this disc bind just fine because of it being, this is the same as a 1340 Massey Ferguson or something like that. I forget exactly what, but yeah. That sounds a lot better. Alright, let's go mow hay. Got my uncle's field done. It actually turned out really nice. There's quite a bit of hay there. We only run definitely not more than 10 miles an hour most places. A lot of places it was 7, 8. Ooh, running into flowers. Well, that was fast. Just yesterday this pole got knocked off. Put a brand new pole in overnight somehow. Haha, lunchtime. This will be good. Right here's where water comes off the road. I need to remember that. That's pretty deep. Pretty deep washout. That field is mowed with no complications. It's a little bit slow because it's short rows, but it's very wide. And I wanted it to look very neat. I'm gonna go out and check it right now. I think I'll probably come back here before long and ted it. Unless Dad wants me to mow a bunch more hay. We'll have to see. But yeah. Across the top, the stuff is ready drying that I mowed like an hour ago. So if we give it another hour or so, come in and ted it, it should be pretty nice. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Dad decided that we're gonna keep on mowing hay until we're done mowing hay, at least that whole. So we have another probably 30 acres. Yeah, probably around 30 acres to do. With the hill at the Criswell Hill, then there's a 2-acre field that we need to do. Then the 19-acre or maybe 20, 25 acres. Because I guess it's only half of the 19-acre field. Then should we do the other field on the other side of the farm? I don't remember what we call it. But yeah, we'll go mow these. We'll be busy till good solid 6 o'clock tonight. And I'll probably have Adrian switch with me mowing so I can come ted this field. Nobody's coming. We're gonna go quick. So I'll come ted this field because of the big groundhog holes. One time I almost lost the disc bind tire, just completely swallowed it almost in the one hole. Right at the edge of the field, so it's very easy to get around, stay around. But that would completely snap off one of the tedder's wheels, I believe. Looks like we got a bit of a diesel fuel leak there around the primer pump. That isn't too bad yet. I was heading home from this field, and I hear a tire blowout. Thankfully I was real close here to the neighbor's lane. He said I could just park here, but yeah, where is it? On the back side right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is completely junk. I was hoping it'd just be a hole or something that I could patch, but there's a $200 tire. We'll see what Dad has to say about that. That Ranger's nice. I think we even have a new tire for it. Perfect. That's good. It should be all the tools we need. A jack, impact, which that's a nice thing, and then sockets. I heard this like, phew! And I didn't realize what it was. I looked back at the disc bind, the whole thing's going like da 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 da. This part anyway. That's when you know it's a tire. Yeah, that's when I know it's a tire. What our problem is we replaced this bolt here this past winter, and it is rubbing against the tire. And if it's rubbing on this one, it's probably rubbing on the other one too. Which, if you look at it, well, the opposite side.
That one has it.
Yep, that one is too. So that one's probably gonna blow too sometime. So we should go home, take these wheels off, and cut those bolt heads in half. And then keep mowing. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I mean, as much as I'd like just to keep mowing, go home, fix it so we can just mow. But once those bolt heads are taken off, just half off, take a grinder to it or something, they'll work just fine. We got the bolt heads on both sides that we replaced. I guess the bolt heads were too big. Got those about cut in half, so they're half as thick. Got some very fresh garden tea my mom just made. Like 10 minutes ago, she got done pouring it out of whatever, cooling it down, whatever she does. It was picked this morning, so it's nice and fresh, ready to go. Nice and cold. I got a cab tractor that the AC isn't able to keep up, but that's all right. I'm gonna go mow some more hay on the Criswell Hill. Probably about the steepest hay field we have. There might be one spot back on the 19-acre field that's a little bit steeper, but this one's very steep. Oh, that tea is good. This is a more accurate representation of what most of our fields look like, hay fields anyway. They're more long than they are wide, and they're pretty steep. Which this is the steepest one, but still got to be mowed, or then the cattle need to eat it. They were on it for a while, but they're not eating it enough. Adrian Webb took over mowing. I'm going to go start tetting my field and the hill at Criswell. Those are some of the worst tetting to do till we get up on the mountain. Yeah. These brakes go off. There we go. We'll go start once. We'll probably switch with Adrian once we get done with those fields or get called up or something. And I'll go up on the mountain. Did all the tetting we're going to tonight. We got 2 more fields, the big fields, to do first thing in the morning. But it's starting to get, sun's starting to set. Dew's gonna be setting in here before long. So me and Adrian are gonna go pick up like 3 calves. Dad and Laverne are working on putting fertilizer in the fertilizer wagon. And that way they can get ready to start planting corn. We'll see what time they get back at. I don't think they'll be overly late for them, but yeah, I'll go get these calves. Today, the others moved these chicks out while we were out in the field. Broiler chicks. They seem to be a lot happier. Me and Adrian and Meredith. Hey, don't shake the thing. Also got 3 more calves today. It's that evening. So that is the youngest. There's a smaller heifer in there. There's a bull in here. He's pretty nice sized. And that's another heifer. Another smaller heifer. She actually... Hey girl. Huh. He might have just sprained her a little bit tonight by loading, but yeah. They're all, for the most part, they're all pretty good looking, pretty healthy. We'll just have to see how they grow after, in a month or so. I figured this one will do good, the bull, that one will do decent. That one's gonna be I hope she does good. Since we still got some daylight left, I'm gonna quickly grease the hay tedder here, get it ready for tomorrow. Because we didn't ted it or grease it this year yet, and we only done 20 acres or so, if that. Yeah, probably about 20 acres. have another 20 or so probably to do. So, might as well get it greased, and then it's good and greased for probably 2 cuttings. For the rest of this cutting and the next one. These teeth, I think we have a 3-year warranty on, if I remember right. This was 3 years ago that we bought this thing brand new. So these teeth are starting to show some wear. They still look good. None of them broke while I was using it, so that's good. I need to find a grease gun and stuff, and then I can grease that quick, get it ready for tomorrow. And if I get some time, which I kind of doubt it tonight anymore, but we should also grease the disc bar and get that ready for next cutting. That's something that can be done sometime before next cutting, so in like a month. But we have 10 more acres or so probably to cut up on the mountain. We didn't get cut today, and probably won't get cut because it almost has to dry out tomorrow in order to make dry hay by Wednesday morning. Which a lot of this might not. Might have to hit it again with the tedder. We'll see. We'll see how the cookie crumbles. Somebody that goes by the name of Nolan never thought about making sure his wiring was free from the muffler. Just so happens that was the positive going to the battery, I think. So that got all red hot, and I thought my thing was gonna burn down. I got a bucket of water here, but it was all cooled off by then. So, well, it's still hot, but it's not burning, so that's good. That's just something else that has to be fixed on this thing now. And that was operator error. Well, it looks, that's about how the wire looks at the worst spot. Just burned the rubber coating right off of it. So I'm gonna have to follow that the whole way. That wire for sure, fix it all. That's a problem for the daylight and sometime where we're not quite as busy. I'm way behind schedule on that thing, but that's just gonna have to do for now. We're busy enough. Well, I think this is gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.